Jasmine. So today I wanted to do a full face of my 2017 favorites, my ultimate favorites. You guys know I never miss a month's hits and misses, so I really wanted to incorporate the products that I really utilized this year into one makeup look. So I hope you really enjoy, and as always, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. First things first, let's moisturize our chapped ass lips. Now I have the Glossier Coconut Balm.com Universal Skin Salve, and this actually saved my life in 2017. I kid you not. I think I was the driest in 2017. I just felt like my skin was in search of things that were really, really hydrating. If you guys remember my whole eyelid situation with the House of Lashes lash glue, that tore my eyelashes and it tore like this whole upper lash line, and when I used this, it mended everything, so this is definitely a favorite. I wanted to give this a quick shout out. This is the Priming Moisturizer, also by Glossier. This stuff really hydrates my skin, and I feel like it stays hydrated throughout the day. Previously, I did used to use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and although that was a really good hydrating primer, I think that this does a way better job, and I believe it is cheaper, so that's really, really good. And I just like the fact that this doesn't have that coconut smell, because for some weird reason the Hangover RX smells a little off. Like it's trying to smell like coconut, but it's not really there, you know. Now for a lot of the months of 2017, I actually didn't use primer. And most of the time when I did use primer, it was usually on camera. And I do have to say that the ones that I really reach for and the ones that I kind of travel with is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And this is the jumbo size. And I think the reason why I reach for this is because it makes my skin just feel silky smooth. It doesn't necessarily fill in the pores as much as the POREfessional, but I just like the way my skin feels. It just feels really, really silky. And I also bought this towards the end of 2016, so I really did have a full year to use this product. Now for majority of this year, I didn't really hone in on foundations. I mostly cared about my concealers. And so when I was actually in Europe, I ended up getting the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I actually got a color that was way too light. I got Warm Natural, I think. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get something that's actually my color. And so I ended up getting Natural Beige, which is the foundation that I usually am in with a lot of other drugstore brands like Maybelline, L'Oreal. I'm always a Natural Beige, and lo and behold, this is my shade. It's just that the undertone is a little bit off. I do like the fact that my skin just feels like it can actually breathe. I know a lot of the foundations that I've been using lately, I just feel like they cake up too much, or they get so greasy by the end of the day that when I just slide my hand on top of my face, and it wouldn't even be on a greasy part of my face, like it would just be right here, it would just come off. And so this one just does a really good job of hydrating my skin, making it look really, really natural and really flawless, and it's perfect for my everyday work, go to school type of makeup day. I just like this foundation, and if you can catch it on sale, definitely get it. And obviously you guys know I'm pouncing this into my skin with the Shop Miss A Wonder Blender. This year has blessed me with so many great opportunities, and I can't thank you guys enough, because I know a lot of YouTubers say this, and I know some of you guys are saying that's BS, but seriously, if it weren't for you guys to actually click on my videos, then brands wouldn't click on my videos. And so the fact that you guys really support me and, you know, are always really consistent with watching my videos really makes me happy, and I'm really proud to say that I am a Shop Miss A affiliate as of September. So that's really crazy. Thank you guys so much. And you know, it's honestly been a crazy journey, because I never saw myself being an affiliate with anybody. I never thought that brands would reach out to me this year. This was the year where brands wanted to send me things, and it's crazy. I also want to say in a video, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. I said it in a description box on my last video, and I started out this year with 8,000 subscribers, and that's already a big number. Like, that's already like mind-blowing. And so the fact that we basically almost tripled the amount, that's insane. So thank you guys so much. I don't really know where you guys come from and why you click on my videos and why you choose to stay, but thank you so much. You guys know I don't force you guys to do anything, so the fact that this is on your behalf really, really blows me away. In conjunction with that, I'm going to take the Born This Way concealer. This is in the color medium nude. Now I'm just going to go ahead, brighten up my face. Today's base is going to be pretty natural today. Born this way, you know? And so I'm just gonna drag this under my eyes, my nose, and my chin. While that Born This Way concealer sits on my face, we're gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. Honestly, this was well worth the hype, and I'm so glad that this one tube lasted me literally the whole entire year, because I'm very stingy when it comes to products. Like if I run through it too fast, I get very concerned. I'm like, am I really paying my money's worth for it? And so this one's actually dying out on me. It's like reaching its last leg. I think I'm gonna have to take off the little plastic insert on the top to really get the rest of the product out, but it's great. I really do love Shape Tape. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buff this out just a little bit more. And I also decided to go back to the white background just because it makes me look like my actual color. I realized that having the colored backgrounds made me look washed out or too dark or something was wrong. And so I decided, you know, let's just start off the new year with a blank canvas. Now, if you were to ask me in 2016 what my favorite powder was, I would have said in an instant, IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, but I don't know, this year I wasn't really looking for powder. It's weird. And so I'm actually using just powders that I already have. So this is the RCMA No Color Powder. I just put it in my Coty Airspun tin just because it's messy. I don't really like the packaging because my beauty blender doesn't really fit into it. And so I'm just gonna take some of this and then I'm just gonna look down because this will prevent my creases. And then when I finish packing it on, I'm just gonna wipe it off instantly. I'm not really gonna like let it sit there for like 5 minutes or whatever. And I've also fallen in love with the Shop Miss A sculpting high def brushes. These are amazing, and this, I don't know, they're brushes for $1. Are you kidding me? They're really, really good. And so I'm just gonna buff out this powder, and then on areas that I did not set, I'm just going to stipple it into those areas. And it's just going to evenly distribute all the powder. I'm not going to go too heavy on the forehead because I am going to apply brow product, and I'm also going to use concealer up there, so I don't want to put wet items on dry items. You will never, ever take me away from my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. No, I refuse. I literally do not want to try any other brow pomades. I have tried the Benefit one. I do have a video comparing the two. My eyebrows were so thin back then. Well, let me spoolie them out. So I'm using the Shop Miss A spoolie, and this spoolie is actually the best spoolie I've ever tried. Earlier this year, I actually broke one of my favorite spoolies, which was from a discontinued Beige cosmetic set, and I was so devastated. And so this was the time where Shop Miss A was actually emailing me, and you know, we were talking, and they were like, hey, we kind of want to send you a couple of things, so why don't you look on our website and tell us what you know, want. And right when I saw the spoolie, I said, hey, I just want the spoolie. But obviously I added some other things, but my main priority was the spoolie, and I'm so glad it was up to par with the Beige Cosmetics one because I was seriously so devastated. Brows are gonna be pretty simple today. I'm not like going ham on them or anything. I do have a lot of tutorials on my channel where I just do my brows on camera. So I don't know. I don't really feel the need to do a brow tutorial if I do them on camera anyway. Just filling them in with my Sigma E75. Also, I am a Sigma affiliate as of this year, which is, Sigma's a big brand, okay? I've heard about them since Michelle Phan, okay? I'm like, I don't know, it's crazy to hear about, like, to hear them want to talk to me, like, you want, like, really? And I know some of you guys are wondering about, you know, my giveaways and stuff. I purposely do not mention giveaways in videos anymore. Like, I'll do it like on occasion. Like I've done it twice now, but for the majority of the giveaways that I do, it's usually random, and I usually link it in the description box below, just because I want my real viewers to enter the giveaway as opposed to random people entering the giveaway who really don't give a shit about my channel. And I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Like, people just click on your video if it says 100K giveaway or something like that. Like, no, I want you guys, the ones who actually watch my videos, to be the ones who actually win. I'm taking my beloved Sigma Brow Powder Duo in dark and on their Sigma E75. This stuff is amazing. This definitely is way better than the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and it's cheaper. And plus you could use my coupon code. It's ThatsSoYin at checkout. So I actually really enjoy that about this product. It stays on the brows all day long, even if I just use it by itself, because normally when you use brow powders, it's recommended that you use the brow wax. And I mean, I do love the brow wax, but I mean, in general, if I'm talking about like my absolute favorites for 2017, it's the pomade and this brow powder. I found so many cool eyeshadows this year, and I really wanted to use my Chamase eyeshadows as well as some Colourpop shadows. So they have the single shadows on their website for $2.50, and I absolutely love them. These are up to par with Anastasia eyeshadows, and I wish they expanded their line of colors for these eyeshadows. So I'm going to take this nude right here. This is M8, and I'm going to use one of their AOA Studio High Def brush in E107. And I'm just going to pack this on to my eyelid. They also sell these magnetic palettes ranging from $4 to $7. You know, they have bigger ones as well. And so I think that's really cool and innovative of them. I want to use some of my Colourpop eyeshadows, so I have the Gemini by Night and Heavy Hitter. I just filmed a makeup collection video where I talk about my eyeshadow palettes. It's a series on my channel if you're unfamiliar. And so I'm just going to go in with a transition shade. I'm going to use the Gemini by Night, and I'm going to take this shade right here on my Sigma E40, and I'm going to pop this into my crease. Let's hop into the Heavy Hitter palette. I'm taking this warm nude brown right here, and I'm just gonna pop this into my crease, and I'm gonna actually add the color on the side of the brush like this, and then I'm just going to dust it right where I need it as opposed to the flat end of the brush, just because I want this to be more precise. We're switching brushes into the Sigma E35, and I'm gonna grab the brown shade right here. It's leaning towards the neutral warm, not totally warm but not totally neutral, and I'm popping this even lower than the second shade that we used. So let's talk about New Year's resolutions, huh? So I really want to work on my self-confidence. I want to say that I already have self-confidence, but I feel like I could definitely improve it. I feel like I always tell my best friends this, I always tell them I'm having a midlife crisis, I'm gonna die at 39. And it's kind of crazy because my birthday's in April and I'm gonna turn 20, and that's really crazy. And so I'm always telling them I'm having a midlife crisis, like I don't know like where my life, I don't know where my life is taking me, and they always tell me like, Jasmine, like everything's gonna be okay. And so I just want to be a little bit more stable within myself, and I'm also really hard on myself as well. I work a lot, I do so much, and I just feel like I'm not doing enough, and I really want to actually take time to appreciate all the good things that I did instead of regretting not doing enough. You know, I want to appreciate my life now. I also want to cook more. I definitely fell short of that early on 2017. Like I was cooking whatever, like it was good, but I think I fell short because college is crazy. And I know college shouldn't be my excuse, but I come home so hungry that I just want to warm up my dino nuggets. Also, when I was in London, I had the amazing opportunity to meet a subscriber, and I love her so much. Her name's Sally, and she's just the sweetest person, so down to earth, and surprisingly, like, we're so similar. And she actually gifted me the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold palette. This is one of my favorite palettes, and I'm not even just saying that, oh yeah, just because she's a subscriber. No, like, I take this to travel. I take this, you know, when I'm in a pinch, and this is like my ultimate like eyeshadow face palette. It's everything in here. The pan size are really big, really large and in charge, and I absolutely love these shadows. So I'm going to take the bronze shade down here, and I'm going to use my Delium Tools 773 brush. This is their golden triangle set, and I'm just going to take this. I normally apply it with my finger. I never used it with a brush before. I just want to see what the deal is. Oh yeah, it applies just as good with the brush. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Alright, and so I'm just going to apply this on my eyelid. This is such a beautiful shade. Like, this palette's so beautiful. It's so good. And it's drugstore, so if you have an Ulta near you, you could definitely use your coupons on it. I've also come into question this year. I said, if I ever get pregnant, am I going to be the girl who does their makeup to give birth? Am I going to be her? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to take this M2 shade down here in the Shop Miss A Shadows on the Delium Tool 765, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in my outer corner to really deepen it up. Before we do eyeliner, I'm going to add the inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take the shade up here, and I'm going to pop this. It's so blinding! Are you kidding me? Oh. Although it's really beaming, it's not chunky or flaky or anything like that. It's just so good. It's so good. Like I said, it's been dry, so midway through my makeup, I usually take my Badescu spray. Let that sit on the skin while I prep myself to finish my eyes. So I have three eyeliners I'm going to be using today. Let me just get them real quick. The reason why I use 3 eyeliners is because I love eyeliner. Eyeliner was my first makeup item, and so for liquid liner I'm using my Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen. As most of you guys know, it's a brush tip pen and it's amazing. I swear by it. And I also came across 2 really amazing kohl liners. Now I have one. This is the My Looking Glass Soft Textured Longwear Eyeliner. I have dark brown. I also use their black. Both amazing. But I wanted to use something other than the black one from this brand, and I also really enjoy the Bare Minerals Lasting line in Absolute Black. This is an underrated product for sure. I don't hear anybody talking about it, and the reason why I found out about it was actually because I'm on like the Bare Minerals, like it's like friends and benefits. I don't know, but they gave me this on my birthday, and I ended up really liking it, and I liked it so much that this was actually the one that I bought because I ran out of the one that I got for free. So I'm going to go ahead, apply these eyeliners, and I'll be back. For my lower lash line, it's not going to be anything too hard. I'm just going to take the initial transition shade down here in the Colourpop palette with my Sigma E32. Then I'm going to take the Delium Tools 781, and I'm just going to blur out the lower lash line. So this is a recent favorite, but I ended up really liking it, and I think mascaras are really personal, so I feel like you can see if you really like it or not within the first couple of uses. This is the Essence Lash Princess, and I'm just going to pop this onto my upper and lower lashes. There were 2 eyelashes in particular that I remembered I really loved for 2017. One of them being Coco Lash's Demi G. And then I also really love the Tarte Goddess. Now, I don't know which one I'm going to use today. I'll use Demi G today, just because I don't want to cut my goddesses. I don't feel like it. I don't think I even have scissors. So I'm going to use my Kiss Lash Glue. This has been a lifesaver after my House of Lashes incident. And so this one is actually infused with aloe. So it's really good for your sensitive eyelids if you do have them. You know what was so funny? On Twitter, one of you guys tagged me in a post that was like, if you apply your eyelashes with your fingers, you know how to fight. That made me laugh so hard. Oh my god. My little cousin's in here, so if you hear any stomping around. For bronzing today, I have a brand new Bronze Beauty e.l.f. palette. The other one that I have looks like this, and it's kind of embarrassing. This was a damage from this year. So I'm just going to use my new one today. And so I'm going to be using my Bdellium Tools 966. And I'm just going to go ahead, put this on the hollows of my cheeks. I really enjoy this palette just because it's $6. It's amazing. And it's so inexpensive. The one that I have here, I actually got it at TJ Maxx for $3. So that's an even better deal. This one is my favorite nose contouring brush. This is by Shop Missy. This is their high def brush in E110. I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette and I'm going to start at the tip of my nose, work my way up, and then I'm just going to buff this in my nose. For blush, I'm going to grab these 4 shades right here in that Makeup Revolution palette with my Morphe E34. Popping that on my cheeks. These are kind of highlight shades, but they're pinky, and that's the only reason why I use them as blush, just because I'm not really going to use them as a highlight in real life. So then we're going to move on into highlight. Now I'm going to take the inner corner highlight shade that I used on my Sigma F03. Isn't that so pretty? Spray some more my Badescu. So now after bronzer, I actually go in with my brow gel. This is by Glossier. This is their Boy Brow. I think that this is a great boy brow. I think that this is a great brow gel, and I think it really does keep my brow hairs in place. This one's a clear one. And then I'm gonna move on into lips. I didn't try any new lip liners that really wowed me. I mean, I had some that I really like, but for sure it's always gonna be my Beige Cosmetics Nude lip liner. There's only one outstanding lipstick that I found this year, and it is my MAC Naturally Transformed lipstick. I never thought I would be a MAC lipstick girl, in all honesty, but this shade is everything to me. This is the nude lipstick I have been looking for. It has it has a warm undertone to it, and it just looks really nice with my skin just because I have a strong yellow undertone to my skin. Before I go, I wanted to add fragrance on myself. Fragrance, oh my god. But this is actually my favorite perfume of the year. This is by Clean. This is the scent Warm Cotton. If you like smelling like detergent, this is the one. Yeah, you'll smell like fresh laundry. And that wraps up this video, you guys. I hope you really enjoy my full face of 2017 favorites, and let me know what your New Year's resolution is in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace out, girl scouts.